Hey guys, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Boom Shaka and I welcome you to my channel, to my podcast. I really appreciate all of the love that you guys have been sending my way, and I hope that you enjoyed this one as well. In this one, I want to speak to you guys about what I believe is one of the most powerful things you can do as a parent or as a friend or as a colleague or as a human being on this planet right now, and why I'm so grateful that I get to be one of these people right now that are able to spread the message of meditation and the power of it into the world more and more every single day. I know you've probably heard this quote by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. I think he said something like this. I don't exactly know what the quote was, but something like, if every child started meditating tomorrow, the world, war and all the suffering in the world would end within a generation, right? Something like that. And I really, totally, absolutely, vehemently believe in this. It is one of the most powerful things that you can do in this world. And I think one of the most powerful things you can do in this world right now is to teach someone else, or to show someone else, or to bring the power of meditation to someone else around you in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be anything major. What I do is I just talk about it all the time, and I talk about how it's changed my life and how it has improved my life magnificently and fabulously in a way that I can't even imagine. There's a lot of different things I'm doing right now that have changed my life, but that meditation definitely has to be one of the main ways. And so all I do is I just talk about it. I don't tell people, oh, you should meditate. Well, sometimes I do. But mostly what I want to do is to show them through the power of example how they can also bring the beauty and the power of meditation into their life. And I always tell people is, if you can just kind of bring meditation to one more person on this planet and to get them hooked or even just starting onto the practice of meditation, that is one of the most powerful things you can do, especially as a parent as well. I see so many children nowadays because I'm in that stage in my life where I have a lot of my family and friends and acquaintances who are having children, babies, and I just imagine if all of those parents could start teaching their children to meditate, and of course, meditate themselves, but especially teach their children to meditate. Within a generation, all of the strife on this planet, all of the overpopulation or overpollution or suffering and wars and famine and a lot of this stuff would be eliminated, in my opinion, as the Holiness Dalai Lama says. I mean, right? It's so powerful in so many different ways. And so I implore you guys, if you are a parent and you are meditating, to bring it to your children as well. It is not harmful in any way. There are no side effects that I know of. It's very powerful and it can change their life. And in today's society, where there is a lot of ADHD and a lot of technology that's bringing us away from ourselves and bringing the children of this planet away from themselves, I see how, I mean, I notice it in my friends' children and then children around me. No, I'm not saying anything about the parents, of course. I'm not criticizing them. This is the world that we live in right now. But if you could just start teaching them how to meditate and connecting them with their mind, body in that manner, it would be so powerful. And so I think that that's one of the major things I would tell people, that if you are interested in doing something small but also changing the world in a powerful manner, I would say that this is something that you can do for sure. As I said, I talk about this with everyone that I talk about. I'm always talking about my morning routine, and then I always tell people that my the first thing I've been doing for a long time now, for years now, when I get up in the morning is meditating. Now, I'm not saying I'm a great meditator. Sometimes I meditate and I'm so distracted that it was a half an hour of my letting my mind wander to all of the different spaces in the world. Some days it's really great and I'm really deep into it. But no matter what happens the previous day, no matter how my meditations go, I always get up every morning and I meditate first. That's the first thing I do. Right? And so I always just tell people that casually, and I just kind of put it into conversation. So usually what ends up happening is people ask me questions about it, and then I tell people some of the benefits I've gotten out of meditation, a lot of which has to do with stress relief, of course, which appeals to people, but a lot of it also has to do with increasing my patience, increasing my manifesting skills, increasing the authenticity of my life, increasing the trueness to my soul. There's so many different things that I talk about. And I kind of try to tailor it to the person that I'm speaking to. So if I know that person's looking for something specific, I'll try and talk about that specific benefit so that I can really appeal to them. I could really be like, all right, yeah, you have a lot of stress in your life. Well, meditation is one of those things you could really use in order to fix that. You're having a little bit of a hard time with forgiveness. Well, meditation helps with that. So I'm always trying to bring that in. Maybe I do sound like a broken record, but I really truly believe that if I can just bring meditation to more and more people on this planet, it's really going to change. It's going to have a ripple effect on this planet, because that one person meditating is going to not only talk about it with other people, but also be happier. And that happiness is going to transfer over to the people around him. If a husband, if the man of the family or the woman of the family, or the wife, the husband, start meditating and they're happier and they're able to bring more positivity into the family, I believe that the whole family would benefit. And because of that, all of the people that that family touches are going to be benefiting as well. All of the acquaintances and friends and everyone around them, right? And so little by little, but using the ripple effect, the entire world will be changed because of that one person meditating. And I know it seems really far-fetched to kind of think of it that way, but I really do believe in the butterfly effect. I really do believe that if a butterfly flaps its wings in Japan or in Brazil, it causes a hurricane or a tsunami in Japan. Everything is interconnected in so many ways, in so many powerful ways and deep ways that we're not even aware of. And so I really do believe that if you as an individual sometimes feel like, what should I do on this planet? What can I do? I feel so powerless. I feel like I'm just one person, and what am I really doing here? And how can I change the world? If you do have people around you that you can bring the power of meditation, the practice of meditation to, because obviously you are already probably practicing it yourself if you're listening to this and you have listened to this till this far. So you probably know some of the benefits of it. You've probably garnered it already. You can talk about it with other people. I know I used to feel ashamed of it in the beginning. I used to feel shy about it or embarrassed about it in the past, where I was like, what am I talking about? Why am I touting the benefits of meditation like I'm trying to start a cult for it? Or I felt embarrassed about it. I was like, well, it can't really be that powerful, can it? Now I know that it can. I know that it's so powerful, and so much more powerful than I actually even know, because I'm just at the beginning stages of it. So I know the power of it, and I know it can change lives. So I don't feel embarrassed about it anymore. Now, if possible, I will talk about it till the crows, well, till the hens come home, or the rooster. I have no idea what that phrase goes like, but I will talk about it till the end of day and till the end of my life, because it's so important. And I hope, and I think that a few people have started meditating because I talked about it so much. And so that makes me really, really happy. It makes me excited to keep on talking about it more and more, and to encourage you as well to do the same. And we're not saying that it's going to change their life. Well, I mean, I'm saying that it will change their life completely and absolutely. But, if they do start, there's going to be a lot of things that will improve in their life. A lot of different things that we can't even imagine, intangible benefits that will take place. And if we're keeping it to ourselves, I think we're doing not only them a disservice, not only ourselves a disservice, but also the world a disservice, right? If you have something awesome in your life, if you have the miracle drug, if you have the fountain of youth, if you have the philosopher's stone, I think it's only logical, perhaps I would imagine, that you want to share it with the world. You don't want to keep it to yourself. You don't want to be the only one who partakes in this wisdom and this goodness. You want to take it apart and give it to everyone. Or at least that's how I feel. Like, whenever I have something good in my life, I just want to share it with everyone. If I learn something awesome, I want to share it with everyone. I want to give the benefit to everyone on this planet. And I think a lot of people are like that. So if we find something great, if you find a great product, we're like, oh, I want to talk about it with everyone. I want everyone to have this product. And I think that's why word of mouth works so well. Well, word of mouth can work for meditation as well. And it is, if you think of it, a great product. It's something that can really help you, benefit you, change you, improve you. And so why not talk about it? Why not share this goodness with the world? Why not get it out into as many people as possible? And you might think people know about it already. Well, it's okay. I talk about it with people that already know about it, and I'm sure I bore them to death, but it's important, because I want to talk about it over and over again, eventually getting them to do it consistently over a long period of time so they can really get that benefit. because that really matters to me. So I hope this makes sense to you. I hope I was able to explain myself to you. It is something that is important to me. It's close to my heart. And I hope that maybe if you can just talk to one person today about meditation and the power of it, I think this video would have done its job, or this podcast would have done its job. Again, thank you so much for listening, for following me, and for sending me all this love. And I shall see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.